Yes, hello, it is I, Danhausen here. That's right, the Danhausen. Very nice, very evil. Love that Danhausen, so on and so forth.
Hey, this is Colt Cabana, professional wrestler and former professional podcaster.
This is the artist formerly known as Fandango, a.k.a. Dirty Dango, a.k.a. Captain Midnight.
This is former WWE superstar and the greatest European champ of all time, D'Lo Brown here.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle.
Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet.
This is the king of NXT, Lexus. King?
Bro, it's Vince Russo.
What's the name of your thing?
The Fig Cave.
Tune into the Fig Cave.
You are listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
I love listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
And you're listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
And you are listening to a podcast right now. It's the Fig Cave.
And this is the Fig Cave.
And you're listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
You are listening to the Fig Cave podcast.
With my boys Phil, Tommy, and Nick. And if you're not listening, then you better recognize.
The Fig Cave podcast, the best podcast out there today. We are the podcast with the most stuff. We have the podcast that's the most buff. And we are the podcast, if you listen to us long enough, you won't be able to get enough.
God bless America. Buy action figures. I hate pro wrestling.
Not your cursed.
Got it, bro? Good.
All right, we're back. Welcome to the Fig Cave, a 2-week break. We are back and better than ever, I would say. Okay, I'm in the Jimmy's Famous Seafood Studios. We got Tommy and Nikki up in Connecticut. What's going on, boys? I missed you. How's it going?
Great. You?
Good, man. Mother's Day
totally
here.
never ask you. We never ask you back. Like,
Yeah, no one ever asked me how I'm doing.
well,
Damn it.
No one ever helps the therapist.
Yeah,
no one helps the therapist. What's going on? How was your trip to Charleston, Nick?
dude. I need to move there. Like seriously,
Dude, I've heard it's beautiful.
Dude, I just want to say, dude,
bro.
you guys said
Well, the thing is that when Logan plays there, you have a place to stay, dude.
That's right.
You know?
He's gonna be a Gamecock.
For the team, yeah.
I can see myself playing here.
Yeah.
I'm headed down there in a couple months, so I need a list of all the good places. You've had some really good meals, it sounds like. So the southern people were hospitable.
I got a whole list for you, but I guess it depends on how much you bring it. Your mom is going, so is she gonna?
She's paying for the trip, so I'm paying for all the meals. So I'm prepared to
Well, I mean, will she?
I'm not going to eat a steakhouse every night, but
will she watch Nash for like a night if you wanted to go do something, or
probably,
or do a
yeah,
day activity with him?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That food tour I went on was kind of cool. It wasn't like I will say it wasn't like the New Haven food tour where I had 8 different kinds of food, but it was like a strong taste of Charleston.
Oh, that would be perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Was it a daytime thing?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Couple hours, So
was it all the same time? It wasn't like all pizza or all seafood. Was it all just different shit?
yeah, we did southern chicken slider with a couple different sides.
There you go.
We did what do they call it? Frog
legs?
a boil. Frogmore stew. That's what they call it.
Oh.
But it's not really frog. I was definitely like, these people, no one here is going to eat frog. And then, it was like, oh, you mean shrimp, potatoes, and corn? Yes, I will eat all that. Yes, no problem.
Those are good things.
I feel like we dropped the ball when we went to Charleston. Like we had a night where like one of the coaches took a couple of the kids out to play mini golf and stuff.
What? Could have gone. You could have gone out like with the missus. You mean?
Yeah, you could have played mini golf. Yeah, you should have gone.
No, we did. We went down to Charleston, but we didn't do like any of the touristy stuff. We literally just like walked up and down one of the shopping streets and saw a couple cool stores, but like didn't do any of the restaurants or stuff like that. She, to be fair, Heather was a little stressed out because like this was like one of the first times like Logan was making plans without us. So she was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. Like, so she's like one of their coaches is like, he's a young kid. He's like in his 20s or whatever. But he's got like a hearing thing. And so he doesn't drive a lot. And she's like, I don't know who's driving him there. Like she was all stressed out. So we literally just like did like a lap up and down the street and then fucking went off. We didn't do like any of the touristy stuff there.
I'm way more comfortable there now. So it's like I can kind of start directing people to where they should go.
Yeah, I feel like we need a redo. At
Well, it's
some
tough.
point.
You were there for a purpose, not just a vacay.
Yeah,
so,
right.
You guys stayed so far away too. Not far away, but you stayed far enough away that it's like it's a conscious trip to say let's go downtown.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
What have you guys been doing besides that? What how's the week been?
Rough.
Bad weather. We had a lot of rain in the last week or so.
Rain. My job sucks.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Celtics
My hair looks good today. Celtics are sucking, man. They've been
They just
all
can't
over the
finish.
place. Yeah,
I can't finish.
yeah.
There's
I got a couple-
I forget his name. Sorry. There's a guy in the Major Pod group that he like celebrates every time the Celtics lose because it's the Knicks, and he's like, "Yo, F the Celtics, go Knicks." I'm like, dude,
Brian
for a
Myers?
historically bad team, I would wait till they win. And
Yeah.
then I
Yeah.
would trade around.
Yeah.
I'd
'Cause
wait
you're
to raise the trophy
You're
until
cursing
they make it
yourself.
to the next round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That's
got
like when
Jamal,
they-
Paul, and Peter in the chat. What's up, boys? Sorry, Tom.
Hello,
No,
fellas.
that's all right. When they were playing the Pistons, the Knicks were playing the Pistons. They were already chanting, like, "We want Boston." Like, dude, you haven't even beat the Pistons yet, and that never works out. When you do something like that, that never works out.
They haven't won in like 50 years, right? They haven't won a
The
championship.
Knicks or Celtics?
Knicks.
I'm not
It's
sure
like
when the last time
72 or
the Knicks were.
73 was like their
It's
one
been a
big
while.
It was way before Patrick Ewing had to tape his dick down.
He had to do that because his dick was big.
That's a rumor. Is that
Dude,
he
I
has
have to
to
do. I have to do that when I
slapper,
play
I think.
when I play pickleball. I got to do that. Damn
He's
it.
got a real Shelton Benjamin hand go down there. All right.
Benjamin
Ben
Shelton.
Shelton.
Benjamin
yeah.
Shelton.
Yeah, Benjamin Shelton. Mother's Day this weekend. I'm taking on Saturday. We're taking the mother-in-law out. Then Sunday I'm taking my mom out. Then my wife out. So it's gonna be a busy weekend, man. It's tough when Mother's Day is tough when you have.
No, just keep playing travel. Keep playing travel baseball, and you'll be spending it somewhere else. Because Heather's got the weekend to herself. She's gonna come up Sunday. Logan's got a tournament in Boston, so me and him are going up Saturday.
Nice.
She's gonna come up Sunday. So I gave her the option. I did give her the option if she wanted to come, or if she wanted to take him, or if we wanted to figure out something with the dogs so we could both go at the same time. And she's like, "No, I'll just stay back with the dogs. It's fine."
Did they reel back the travel for this year? Like with these hotel prices are insane everywhere you go. Are they like, oh man, let's shorten the trips up, or let's go maybe a couple less?
I'm staying in Raynham, Massachusetts, Saturday night for $200.
Oh, that's not bad.
But even that's
Is that just the middle of nowhere?
I feel like it's the middle of nowhere. I feel like it should be 150. You know what I mean? But free breakfast and a pool, whatever.
We had a bunch of cool stuff pop up in the news over the last couple of weeks that we will get to in a little bit. I have a funny story to tell at the end of the show. Might be a little more adult themed that we'll get into. And I want to do right off the bat. I want to talk about this silverback gorilla versus 100 dude thing, which is going around the internet. Which I can you guys agree that the silverback gorilla would win?
I don't know with 100 people.
100 guys. No.
How about no? You think?
I don't think so.
You think the gorilla would lose?
Yeah.
Nick?
Yeah.
No way. Come on.
I mean, people start asking this a lot of wrestling groups, and I can name 10 wrestlers that would, or they say 10 wrestlers. 100 wrestlers would absolutely. It doesn't. It's not one at a time, right? It's just you could all attack.
I think
them
a
at once,
fucking
right?
gorilla would pick someone up and just like hit everybody with them.
Yeah.
Like,
So you sacrifice like your first 15 people, right? You sacrifice your Mike Lanhams, your Mitchell Craigs, your Peter Jones, your Jamal Pauls. You sacrifice all them.
they're the first line. Yeah.
And then you have us three motherfuckers on the back of that gorilla choking them out.
Oh my god. I was thinking 100 Brock Lesnar's in his prime versus a silverback gorilla would be like a fair fight.
Mitch Craig says peak Angle and Scott Steiner. It's over.
Yeah.
The
Oh
thing
man,
is,
that
I
would be
think
good.
that neither of those. Some of these guys that people are naming, like they're like, oh, Chad Gable. Like, no, but the thing is that Chad Gable, even just physics, he still only weighs 185 pounds.
Gorilla would
Like,
flick him.
Yeah, but but if you get a couple high fly, I mean, well, you get El American Luchador Americano. You get him,
yeah.
and the other luchadors hitting this guy with a flying aerial assault, and then he's disoriented, and then I think you move in with Brock, Mark Henry, Big Show.
JM says, "Sacrifice me. That'll take care of every problem." Wow.
Speaking of JM, there did you ship his winnings from the WrestleMania
I did. His Finn
Pick him?
Balor is in the mail en route. It's mailed
right.
that Monday, I think it was.
All right,
So.
Nick. Remember when he said he had it right next to him, and he was like, "I'm
I
gonna ship
did.
this out."
That it
tomorrow?
wasn't a lie. That was right next to me.
Yeah.
Phil is the shipping equivalent to that place that Pirate Entertainment Earth would send you a Comic-Con exclusive.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Well,
we also sorry, real quick. This week we've also got a special treat from our friend and Patreon Jeremiah Smith Rouse. He sent us some pictures. So if you're watching the Patreon, you'll get to see them. You'll have to watch on YouTube on Monday. But he curated a museum down in I'm trying to pull it, Frankfort, Kentucky, Elizabeth's hometown. And it's a whole exhibit of Miss Elizabeth stuff, all about her. So
super cool. Yeah, he's a huge fan.
Capital City Museum. So
my aunt and uncle, who I stay with when I'm in Charleston, they have a neighbor, and they call her Miss Elizabeth. And do you know how hard it is to
not be turned on?
Not do like
Elizabeth. Oh man, I bet.
It's and then to meet her husband finally, and just say he's got.
Randy,
wandering eyes.
Is his name Randy?
Yeah.
Let me see the pictures of the Elizabeth thing.
Oh, you want to do that now?
Yeah, put them up. Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Top of the show here.
Boom. Starting out hot. Oh, that's the last slide. Hold on, let me go backwards here.
No. Yeah.
So here we go. Some magazine covers. This picture in the middle is her wedding picture.
Oh wow.
She was married in Frankfort, Kentucky. Jeremiah got to actually speak with the person who officiated their wedding. Her and Randy's wedding. You got some information over there about Liz and Lex.
Oh, that's
I remember this. I very vividly remember this magazine cover down here on the bottom right. It's WWE magazine, like white background, white dress
definitely.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Some other stuff. This is one of her leather jackets that she wore or two of her leather jackets that she wore while in the NWO. A whole little spiel about her being in the NWO. Get some toys. This is the do you have this Power and Beauty Macho Man and Elizabeth?
I have the Macho Man loose. I don't have that Elizabeth. That looks pretty cool. Mint on card there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And this is a whole display of like her figures, some toys.
Yeah.
Looks like a watch. So some
I know
cool
that's
stuff
all
there.
that's all Jeremiah stuff. He's a big time collector of her stuff. Pretty cool, man. Not the one you would think of, but like she was pretty instrumental in like ushering in like the female kind of icon wrestling manager, whatever you want to call it, you know.
Jeremiah put it perfectly. So I said to him, I go, man, she was a smoke show till I realized she was the same age as my mom. And then he said, he brought up a great point. He goes, she's not just a cougar, she is a Thundercat.
Oh yeah.
Like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
He also gave me this little tidbit of information. In WCW, they wanted her to work an angle with Billy Kidman where she was like the older woman seducing him. She flipped the fuck out and told him no. So they put Tori Wilson with him, and that's how Tori Wilson and Billy Kidman got together in real life.
Oh, good for them. Yeah.
So information from Jeremiah about this. There's a few more slides. Elizabeth beach towel, t-shirt.
Which I immediately just went to eBay for. It doesn't exist.
It's probably expensive, yeah.
Some cards. Oh, I remember some of those cards, man.
I still need the workout poster.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The pink sweat. Yeah, I need that workout poster.
This is like a you could like dress. It's like a paper doll thing.
Oh man,
my sister had a bunch of those.
My sister had those too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see Jeremiah's hot pink shorts in the background there. Some of the dresses that she wore. So yeah, Jeremiah owns some of this stuff. I don't know if he owns those dresses, but a Pro Wrestling Illustrated, like a little makeshift of the ice cream bars and stuff like that. So
cool stuff.
If you're in that area or near that area, definitely go check it out. It's Frankfort, Kentucky.
Do you think that came from the same guy who makes them in the group?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
The ice cream bars.
The ones that I know the Puma gets the custom Hulk Hogan's ones made.
Oh, I need some Macho Man's ones like that. Those are cool.
It's Capital City Museum in Frankfort, Kentucky. So go check that out. Go check that out.
I've just relocated my bachelor party to Frankfort, Kentucky, guys. So that's what we're doing.
Let's do it.
I'm sure Mike Lanham's going to be checking that out.
I brought this up in the group and it just randomly came to me. And I think Mattel might have done it a long time before I was a collector. What do you guys think about Mattel doing like a $400 a year every month? You get either a lead or an ultimate. It's a mystery. everyone gets the same thing. Maybe there's a chance for a chase for some people. I would kind of be down for that. I think it would be pretty cool. Just as long as the price was right. I love getting things in the mail that you don't know what they're going to be. That's always a fun thing.
I love it until it's shit and not something that you want.
Yeah, if it's like a brother love fucking figure or something. Yeah.
If it was Ultimates, I would do it.
Yeah, I mean it'd be expensive, but it would be like, if they know they're gonna have a set number of customers and make a set number, I think it would be pretty reasonable. You agree, Nick?
I like the idea. I'd probably do it for a little while. Like even if it was blind box, honestly, I think it'd be kind of fun, almost like the brawlers in the crate.
Yeah.
But I just would be. I still am with how Tom suggests the ultimates. I'm still like, no, not everybody deserves an ultimate, and not necessarily,
True.
They do ultimates, and 6 of those are going to be repaints.
It definitely oversaturated things as far as ultimates,
Yeah.
So
12 additional, I think, would really oversaturate it. So
yeah. Interesting thought. Some people,
because that would be $250 a month for me to, if you average what I have to spend to get them autographed.
Oh my god, yeah, true. All right, want to get to the news, boys?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna grab
Not a whole lot, but enough. This was shown on the Fig Guys podcast
with Tom and Mike.
What's that?
With Tom.
With Tom and Mike.
Tom and Mike.
Steve Ozer showing off the new Coliseum collection, Honky Tonk Man and Ultimate Warrior. He also showed off the Cody, like early stages of the Cody and Brandy. But I just saw those pictures like right before we started recording. So, but these, I feel like we've gotten this Warrior before, but I know it's an iconic. It's when he won the Intercontinental title. I'm in on these. I love both guys. So,
yeah,
he had orange knee pads.
I think so.
Yeah, that does look odd. Yeah. This is going to be Amazon, correct? Like the Boss Man and Bam Bam, so it's going to be easy to get. It's going to be up for months. It'll go on sale.
Yeah.
So that kind of takes away a little bit of the luster for me, just because it's not going to be something that sells out, and I can get it with 2 clicks of the mouse. But that Warrior does look cool. The tan is finally right for that Warrior.
And I finally have to get HTM's autograph. Not excited about that.
Oh man, yeah. you can get off. He'll probably throw a bunch of them on eBay. So
yeah,
Amazon in August. August.
I got a ton. Because I bought the extra Coliseum collections. I wonder if I hit them up and say I'll give you 10 shells for you to sell because they're all the same of the ones I've opened in exchange for 1 autograph.
Oh really? Oh, for Honky Tonk you talking about?
Yeah, I have extra shells for the Coliseum because they're all the same.
Oh yeah, true.
From all the guys who opened, be like, "Come on, you're shady. Come on, Carney. Let's go. I'll Carney the Carniest man."
Yeah,
in sports
just sell. That's a good point. Shit. Yeah, let's just slide right off there.
Cut that
out. Cut that out. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He had orange trunks and orange knee pads. He wore it another time with orange trunks and white knee pads.
Yeah.
So
I feel like he didn't wear the black boots a ton, but I do know that's obviously the LJN. But this was one of the combinations I called like early on when we realized it was like, okay,
yeah,
it has to be 2 LJNs, it has to be 2 people under contract. So
it's either this and this
or
the Rude
Puma
and
brought
Warrior.
up a good point. Sorry,
that's the LJN.
Oh yeah,
it's the LJN. My bad.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, I just said that.
Sorry,
this guy wants to text me all week about.
Man, we got all the heavy hitters here. We got Donnie, we got Mike Lannon, we got Mitch, we got La Puma, we got Peter, we got everybody, man. The whole family. Jamal Paul, loving this.
One of these guys has the belt, right?
Got to.
They have to. They're always putting the bottom. Remember, they always put the accessories in the bottom, which I don't like.
I'll allow it.
Also showed off. I don't know what show he was on this one, Steve Ozer, but he was showing off.
Is this Steve Ozer with wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, some Yeet glasses.
Nice.
But he was showing off.
Is it Nick Storm? Is it the Nick Storm show?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think you're right. But he's showing off the CM Punk.
Too many podcasts.
The CM Punk Ultimates that I believe Mitch can help us out here. I believe this is a ringside exclusive. The ECW style.
Oh, it's I'm sorry. I think it's Creations.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You're right.
How do you guys feel about this not having like the same kind of box as like that ringside exclusive where they just change the colors?
It might have one of those outer shells. I don't, or is it like an angled box? Looks
No,
kind of
this
like
is the same as the Cody and Logan entrance ones.
Oh,
So
yeah, I don't.
I'm good with it. I like
Yeah,
it.
because
you
it
know.
comes in the outer box, which will make it. Yeah, this
Mattel
is June.
Creations in June.
And I sell,
Thank you, Mitch.
I sell custom plastic
That's
covers
right.
for this, guys.
Get it
That's
signed.
right, you do. Yeah.
But everybody's like, "Did you 3D print his signature across?" I'm like, no, I just cut a piece of plastic. No, so a couple people asked that. I was like, no, I just cut a piece of plastic. It's not that hard. It's easy to measure.
So this was the big announcement that our buddy Zombie Sailor was hinting at over the last week or so. It dropped today. It's a partnership with Pro Wrestling Tees and a retro style Owen Hart figure in the black tights that he was wearing during his WWF run. Pre-order goes until I believe May 21st, I think, but I might be wrong on that. For some reason, whenever they do these, this looks good. This looks really good. I love the packaging with the pink border. The zombie renders always look like they have really long arms, don't they? I don't think
Yeah.
I don't when we see the final product, I don't think it looks like that. But these arms look super long, but I think overall this looks pretty cool. I love how the glasses, the Bret Hart sunglasses are kind of over his eyes, like on his forehead. It looks cool.
Yeah,
this one I'll probably buy. I'm out of retros, but I think just because it's Owen, and this looks. I think we're almost there in his face, but this is so much better than the Jazzwares one.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
He could still teach substitute gym, but definitely you don't think substitute gym teacher as soon as you see it.
Why do the Hearts have such hard faces to get right?
I don't know.
I think they always had so many expressions, like they were very like they sold, so they always had a lot of expressions, or they really were into their whatever their interviews are, or promos. So it's almost like the see a still shot. We're like, what?
Like Mike Lanham says, these are made to order, so these will be, I would say, a year plus out. We're halfway through 2025, so you're looking the end of 2026, maybe. I think that might be conservative too.
Yeah,
but when it comes, it comes.
I'm torn. I keep going back and forth on if I'm going to order this or not. $40, it's not bad. Part of me wants to order two and try to flip one, but I don't know. We'll see. I got 2 weeks to think about it. So,
if this was a premiere or premium or whatever, what is his
Pinnacle?
Pinnacle. If this was that, I would have ordered it literally the second it went up because I need that so bad. I'm with you, Nick. I'm out on the retros, but this is cool. This is definitely a step in the right direction. Hopefully, we get a elite style Pinnacle type figure from him in this outfit or something similar. But I'm not holding my breath for that.
I don't know.
He cannot make. Jazzwares has the rights, I believe.
I didn't know if you wanted me to say that. That's why I was
skirting
around it.
I got that thumbs up. But
okay,
yeah, I mean, it just really is. Jazzwares has the. I don't know what the legals are. I believe they have that's their thing.
So they have the rights to a 6-inch scale Owen Hart figure, but they do not have the rights, obviously, to a pink or black or anything he wore in WWF. But like we talked about in our group chat, what would WWE even do? Are they going to sue the guy whose family they killed the husband of in the middle of the ring because they're making a figure of him in black tights? Like, come on.
Yeah, I think the backlash would just be too much,
especially with Vince.
And everything's
calling.
done under the guise of the Owen Hart Foundation. So
yeah,
you're going to take money. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
Vince is gone, like Triple H wouldn't let any of that fly. So hopefully Jazzwares, since they are the only ones, if you guys, we didn't make that kind of clear. If anyone's going to make a 6-inch Owen Hart figure, it has to be Jazzwares. So hopefully, we get something from them, but
yeah, you wonder if they're going to do more.
Yeah, they just kind of stopped.
That it wasn't like the hottest item there was, but it was still, hell, I wonder if that ringside exclusive is still available.
No, it's not. I've looked recently. Yeah, it's getting pricey on the secondary market. It's like 40,
is it really?
$40 like 40 some bucks. Yeah. Yep. What are these?
The Matt Maniacs.
Oh yeah, of course, Matt Maniacs.
Wrestling. They decided to do a Paul Ellering to put with your LOD.
The gappiest thigh in the industry.
Your favorite. You love thigh gaps.
You love a good thigh gap. You do.
You're big meaty guys.
This was last week's news, but I figured it was worth throwing in here to talk about because we've had a few people ask us what's going on with Wrestling Collector Shop and the Big Rubber Guys exclusives from there. So Major had to make an announcement. We'd like to inform our customers that the Macho King and Earl Hebner Big Rubber Guys, which were previously available for pre-order through Wrestling Collector Shop, will now be exclusively offered at collectmajor.com once they're in stock. Kind of saw the writing on the wall with this. Like Troy took them down, wasn't answering anybody's emails about them. Like we got more than one report about that happening. Like people literally DMing us asking if we knew anything. So I'm not sure what the status of Wrestling Collector Shop is at the moment, but
what I am going to say is, and I'm going to name facts here, is that the guy who owns it is a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, do not order from them, please.
And do not order from them. He is a horrible shipper unless you are a loose collector. And I don't feel bad about saying that. He did used to sponsor your old pod, and he was very cool when it came to the toy drive. As far as like, dude, this guy has pre-orders up, and this is well, it's out there, and he will take the shit. I think he takes the good ones that show up, and he puts them on eBay.
Yeah.
And people who order on eBay tomorrow get shit sooner than people that gave him money months ago.
Yeah.
Because I think he's just floating enough to pay for shipping. I mean, I guess that part's not fact. That's alleged, but I assume that's what he's doing. He's like, he spent the money and now he needs money to pay out the shipping labels and shit like that.
So
this guy just sucks, man.
He sucks.
He just sucks.
Ass. So what sounds like what Major is doing is they're getting the inventory that was pre-ordered through his website. They're shipping out on their own dime from their warehouse. Is that correct?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Which is cool of them. Really cool of them. It sucks that they have to do that, but we talked about it when they went through them. Like, why are they going through? They have all these other websites. They got J&J, our friends over there. They got Ringside. Why the fuck are you going through?
He paid for it.
That's simple. Like he wants to,
Yeah, I guess this was before they really.
And I guess it's not the same because they'll actually deliver, but same as they are facilitating the Mark Silling for Jazzwares.
Yeah,
which
I get it. There's 5 other people you could partner with that I would say are not scumbags. You know what I mean? So, but I guess he had had a history with them with the Bendies, which all worked out. I got all those and got good deals out of a lot of them, but I just don't understand this guy's business practice. Yeah, well, that sounds like he's out of business, so good riddance.
Trash.
I don't need people like that in the hobby. Oh, speaking of people who don't need the hobby, Powertown Wrestling sent out a huge State of the Union address talking about everything except for where the fucking figures have been that people pre-ordered 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know this news is like 2 weeks. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were
no. You're good. You're good. This is 2 weeks.
Everybody's aware, but I'm sure we each have 2 cents to throw in on this. So
I don't know. I read this thing. I don't even know what it means. What is all this? They talk about new roles for all the people that work there. Who cares? We don't care about that. Where the fuck are the figures that people?
I made a joke on their thing, but I said, well, it's. I mean, I got a lot of clout. I got like 7 likes on this, guys.
Oh shit! Damn.
These guys. Hey, you know what? None of those things are. None of those job descriptions involve fucking telling me where my goddamn figures are.
Yeah, social media or customer service.
Yeah, and one of those people is like, people are like, oh yeah.
And then it says over the past over the past year we've had
glad handing.
Yeah, and then it says over the past year we've been hard at work transforming a new chapter, blah blah blah. And establish like all these new roles or involve these new people. Every fucking person they list on this list has been with the company already. They just gave them a new title or something. Like,
we should do a fucking announcement where it's you guys. Phil is the creator of this, and
CFO.
This. Yeah. Tom does social media, and then I just I'm an idea guy.
Nick's the eye candy.
I'm not here to put anything. I don't want to do anything after that.
Guys, I can't. I know J&J sponsor our podcast. Instead of giving all these small fucking companies your money with these tariffs and everything for 2 years, wait for J&J to order it. order from their website when they come in stock, and you get 15% off with our discount code if you're a fucking $1 a month patron. So you hold on to your money, put it in the bank for 2 years, get whatever interest, and then buy it for maybe a couple dollars more and save 15. By the time you save the 15%, you're paying what you would have paid 2 years ago. Stop giving these guys free loans for all this Kickstarter and bullshit. I don't know what's going on. I know these small companies are having trouble, but the ones that are communicating, like Jack from Figure Collections and Collect Major, are the ones that are doing it right. All the rest of these guys are just carny fucks. Like, let's be honest. This is ridiculous.
It's true. It's true. I hope I can snip that and put it on social media. But it's.
I mean, Zombie. We like Zombie. I like what Zombie does. His figures do take a while, but he's at least forthcoming with like updates of the dates and things like that. But these Powertown guys.
He's a tad hopeful on his dates.
Yeah,
he wants, dude. He wants the shit 6 months ago. Some of these guys went fucking radio silent since that bullshit
free figure.
Get one free. And the get one free, although they were like, oh, you know what, we owe you guys because we took your money and blah, blah, blah. No, they did it because they would have had to refund so many fucking people on PayPal or whatever other service they use. They would have had to refund them, but because nobody can get refunds now because they said, well, you took this item, so technically part of your order has been delivered. And that was from the crazy dude that used to be in the group. But a lot of people have attested to the same thing.
It just bothers me, man, that like we had so much hope. These Powertown figures are awesome. The first series are amazing. They're amazing figures. They're making good shit.
They're okay, dude. The belts are cool.
Yeah, I mean,
stand alone. Don't put them next to your elites. They're cool.
Yeah.
And I think that Matt and Brian being involved in that 2-pack, I think we're like, guys, don't do the flap. Like, was cool. Was a big step up, but they're not getting another $1 of my money. Once I have Jordan Grace on order, and that's it. And I will we have Mattel before that? Oh yeah.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah. Well,
I was going
for them to lie. They said the Remcos were on the water
6 months ago, right?
And they're not. Of the year? That's what we meant. It's like okay, so we're gonna get them this summer, in the tariff thing, but you're not apologizing for saying we lied. They weren't really on the water. It's bullshit. Who else are we mad at?
They gave away those free busted up broken leg figures as like a peace offering.
And if you want to hear more about Get Off My Lawn, you guys are going to want to subscribe to them.
I mean, fucking times are tough for people, man. Like, shit's tough. Like, people are having problems buying groceries, and it's like people collect a lot of stuff. People collect more than just.
Okay, we can't afford the tariffs when they show up, so we're hopefully going to weather a storm. When there's no more tariff, then that's when we're going to pay.
Mitch Craig wants me to really go off. He just fucking wrote Asylum in the chat. Oh my god,
dude,
those guys.
I will share my testimonial with every single person. It's like, guys, should I cancel these? I'm like, yes. Series 1, I'll go back. I think people remember Series 1. What did they do? They finally shipped them. They said, hey guys, they're here. We're shipping them out. Everybody's good. And then when I didn't get my order, I said, excuse me, you said they're all shipped out, but only half the shipment showed up. So we only really shipped out half. Did you want to tell me I was 2 of 2?
Yeah.
On sending out orders, or you were just going to hold my money for 3 more months? They were good about the refund, but that was just, well, make sure to reorder when they show up. Oh yeah, I'll do that, guys. I'll get right on that.
Yeah, it's
and those wherever Series 2 is like insane. We hope these are in production soon. Okay. Who's the wrestler? Ethan Page bought into your company, and he's no longer part of it. He has since dined with WWE, and he's going to have his own figures out before we ever see Karate Man.
I thought that was. Didn't he buy into Asylum, not Powertown?
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Sorry, I blacked out for a minute. Cornbread gummies.
Oh, dude, I haven't had one of those in a while. Shit, I gotta get on this. All right, so yeah, my blood pressure is already going pretty high here, but this is only going to get worse with these tariffs, and they're gonna all these companies are going to try to find the cheapest way to get stuff over here, which makes sense. I would probably do it too, but that's just going to cause more delays and higher costs, and it's going to be tough for some of these companies to survive. You know what I mean? Like you got to
Why
do
don't we move the
everything right.
factories here? Why don't we move the factories here to America?
Yeah.
Which is my favorite. It continues to be every time someone says that. Like,
oh my god,
it's a big helicopter just to lift the factory up.
I want someone to do the math to see what they think it would cost in the time frame that, like, if you were like, okay, when would that first wrestling figure come off the line?
just snap your fingers and a factory appears. That's how it works.
And this isn't a political thing. Because everybody that does not work right now thinks they deserve $29 an hour to leave their house in the morning.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Let's do it. Let's move on.
All right, so
I'm gonna go punch the air in my hallway. Then I'll be back.
Figure Collections was at Squared Circle Expo 2 weeks ago. They were showing off some of the new stuff coming down the line. Hardy's retros coming, Saturn retro, Gilbert retro. We got the Stars and Stripes retros, and then we've got a Evil Crush, Brian Adams, bone crushing wrestler there in the red and black gear. And then I think the surprise for everybody was the Premier. I don't know if that's going to be the definite name, but that's the name for right now. Elite Style Patriot, which got everybody's blood flowing pretty good. So, what's that? What are you about?
Oh no, that wasn't a bad. I was like, I want that. That was like I want this. That was like a moan of desire.
Gotcha.
It was Phil the Toolman Gentile.
I love the Patriot in those early Attitude Era, like Bret Hart Canadian days. This looks great. I'm a day one order of this, and I love how all the colors pop on these retros and bone crunchers. He's doing some really cool stuff, man. I am interested to find out why he went with the Patriot first in this line, but it's one we definitely need, and it's one I am gonna be a day one order of. I like the name Premier. I mean, it's kind of like generic, but it's along the same lines of an added value, like a elite, like supreme elite, whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm excited actually. This probably is the most random comment of the podcast, but I am excited for that Gilbert retro. I don't know why. It just looks so good with he's in like the Hulk Hogan retro pose. I think the Saturn's going to be really good too. So, and of course the Hardys speak for themselves. But
the best thing about the Gilbert, I can get that signed for you if you send me $5 to buy some taquitos for him. I can go down to Dundalk, get that signed real quick.
He's a Maryland guy. He signed a bunch of his BCWs for Jack, and Blue Meanie did as well. So I think those are going up on the website actually soon.
He's a good dude.
So is Blue Meanie. Apparently at Squared Circle Expo Jack gave him a bunch of the bone crushers, and Blue Meanie signed a bunch of them and gave them back to Jack and was like, throw these up on your website and make a little extra money.
Oh,
and Jack's like, nice. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, not me. So they
I met him at one of the major shows at Jimmy's. He's so nice, man.
Dude, I interviewed him for the run-in. Like, it was the morning I got home from WrestleMania 39. And I was like running late and everything, and he was just so cool about like the running late. He's like, I get it, you're coming from Mania. And yeah, he's so easy to talk to. Probably the nicest wrestler I've ever met. So
wow, nice. Good to hear.
Yeah. So
but can Jack do one-off Patriot with his original like global wrestling mask? That's what I want.
Extra
I want the original Stars and Stripe mask.
This was announced today. Golf cart 3-pack of Jazzwares Vault exclusive. Sammy Guevara, Matt Hardy, Kenny Omega. Isn't this like 4 years too late?
More than that. I think it's 5 years. This was like a episode of
COVID
Dynamite,
match, right? Was it? No, it was Revolution.
Was it?
Mitch, please help us. I'm pretty sure it was Revolution. I mean, Kenny Omega comes with a Revolution shirt.
Is this a real thing? Is this a real thing they're selling, or is this like a fan mock-up?
No, this is a real thing. This is on Jazzwares Vault.
But Matt Hardy hasn't worked there in like 2 years, right?
Maybe they made the deal before. Maybe they decided they're going to make this before before the contract ran out.
Maybe we could. I mean, I don't know if Dylan has wrestling figure database like that updated, but it's almost like now I want to see Jazzwares, and I'm not. I guess I am making fun of them. The longest time between someone actually appearing as something and then it becoming a figure. Like, is it the Stadium Stampede when it was like both teams, like Pinnacle and Inner Circle?
Yeah.
Is it this? Is it?
Yeah, and this was a revolution. This is a pay-per-view, right? Like the Stadium Stampede match, right? That's what this is from, isn't it? Yeah. Also, the picture there on the left, if you run like that, Sammy Guevara, you're gonna blow your knee out.
Oh God, yeah. Look at that. And is the golf cart? Is it like cardboard folded cardboard?
That's the box. That's going to be the if you see the box preview. I think that's going to be how it's displayed. Like the like the boy and his dinosaur, stuff like that. So
run, Forrest. Interesting idea, but this is way too long ago for a feud that like didn't really.
They're definitely going to announce Trent's mom soon.
Oh,
it's going to be
the van,
Trent and Chuck, soon.
Oh my God!
But just get the FTR thing out for me. That's what I do want. the tag team pack, man. That's what we need.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot all about that.
That won't sell out, so I'll wait till they have a big discount page.
Jamal Paul it was sometime during the pandemic. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. It's a blur.
It's just like everybody's saying this week. The whole WWE has been around longer than WWF.
That's wild to me, man.
It is
crazy.
I think people are also saying that now officially Dynamite's been on longer than Nitro was.
Yes.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's happened. Yeah.
That's still like a fact that you're
it's
like
mind-boggling to me. Yeah.
But my high school was so long.
That's it for news for this week.
That's it.
There's not a whole lot going on. I mean, we just had Mania.
I can't believe another pay-per-view this weekend.
Is Backlash this weekend?
I think so.
Yeah.
I thought it was next weekend. I don't know.
No, I think it's this weekend. Maybe.
Either way, it still seems soon. It could be this weekend or next weekend. It still seems
That's
true.
true.
They're both soon. Yeah.
I need them to announce if they're doing Evolution at Mohegan Sun or not.
I keep seeing those rumors.
Because they're talking about July 4th weekend. I mean, dude, that's less than 2 months away. I need to know if I need to know who is still like a high roller that I can squeeze some tickets out of.
Right.
But I can't.
What else did I have on my list of stuff to talk about?
Or if Truett can call him in for me.
I have some non-wrestling stuff that I wanted to talk about. Backlash is Saturday. JCW on Mother's Day. I don't know what JCW is. Maybe that's GCW. Update
is this weekend? Sorry, is this weekend the AAA and NXT thing, or is that next week, or whatever it is?
That's not so Money in the Bank. That's in June.
Oh, it's that time. Oh, I thought it was like coming up sooner. Okay.
Mitch Craig says Mr. Fuji will have the Demolition face paint in the box for that Legends figure he's getting, not the Killer Khan that was shown.
Yes.
Okay.
I saw that earlier today.
Interesting. I don't know what Killer Khan means.
Come on, man. Know your history.
Sorry, man.
He was like they brought him in, it's kind of towards the end of the initial Hogan title reign before he loses to Andre. Probably between WrestleMania 3 and him losing the belt. But they brought in like an international guy, Killer Khan. And he was a Fuji guy, but he had the same face paint. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I wanted to do a new segment on the show called Mount Rushmore. We do a Mount Rushmore every week, and I think you guys would both be good at this. I wanted to do for our first one shitty shots we used to do back in like college.
Okay. Are we doing this right now, or are we getting a week to think about it?
No, we're doing it right now off the cuff. That's where it's
going
to be.
Ring, dude. We'll do a lot.
Call it in the ring. Yeah.
All right.
I'll go first. I'm gonna say the worst was Jägermeister.
Yep.
Absolute worst.
I could drink Jägermeister right now, and I would love it.
Terrible. Red Bull and Jaeger was the worst drink ever. It was terrible.
Dude, I used to drink it as a drink. People were like, oh, it's a shot. I'm like, just dump it in there.
You would just sip it. You would just sip Jägermeister.
100%. Yeah.
Oh my god,
dude, dumped in Red Bull. It was just sweet. It just
There's one New Year's Eve party that I DJ'd at a bar, and the owner fucking loved me, but he closed the door at midnight and locked it and said, "All right, you guys are all now part of a private party, open bar, till 1:30, from 12 to 1:30." So I was
Take your
drinking.
pants off.
I was drinking tall Red Bull and Jaegers, man, and I fucking was not in good shape the next morning.
Oh man, that's a bad hangover, dude.
I was supposed to be on the radio at 6 a.m. I showed up at 9 a.m. I'm lucky I showed up at 9 a.m. Luckily, it was New Year's Day and nobody was listening, so I didn't get fired.
Whew. Yeah, I guess I don't necessarily have an order, but I would say snake bites.
Oh, what's a snake bite?
It was Yukon Jack and lime juice.
Oh God,
yeah,
sounds bad.
A lot of Yukon Jack. That was a big one at Yukon at least.
SoCo and lime would be on there for me.
Oh my gosh.
That's like essentially the evolution. You know, that's the next one.
Yeah,
I did a lot of those. That was like the go-to. SoCo
lemon drops, right? Where you bit the lemon.
Lemon drops weren't bad.
Ugh.
How about like the cinnamony like
Goldschlager?
Goldschlager was bad. Sambuca. Oh my gosh. See nowadays the kids like they do like green tea shots and all this like easy to drink shots. We were drinking the hard stuff.
Kamikazes.
The kamikazes were good. That was basically like
it's just like juice and vodka.
Like lime juice and vodka or something, or lemon juice. Yeah.
Red Death. Is that one? Red Death.
Dude, it's been so long since I've had a shot that I'm
it's so funny to try to think because I've tried to think of working at Yukon and having to make the shot bottles for the girls to sell. You know, you would just you would take the tail end of a McCormick's and then just add a bunch of stuff off the gun.
Yeah.
That's what me and my buddies had it like a year where we just did these Keith Jackson shots. I don't know if you've ever done a Keith Jackson. It's amaretto, SoCo, peach schnapps, sweet and sour, and Sprite. It's delicious. Amaretto, Southern Comfort, peach schnapps, a little bit of sweet and sour, and Sprite.
I'm trying to think if there was a shot like
packs
that.
a punch. You got 3 alcohols in there, but you know.
My buddy drank a shot like that. It's coming back to me. It was like, I think it was called a lunchbox. I might have to go. I might Google it to see, but I think it's amaretto and orange juice, and you dropped it in a beer.
Oh man!
And for some reason, it worked.
Yep, it crafted with equal parts. You're right. Crafted with equal parts orange juice and amaretto, topped with a splash of beer. Oh, in a shot.
And all you could really think of is some 5-year-old kid throwing up in his lunchbox and just bringing it home to his mom and not telling her.
Oh God!
Does car bombs count?
Oh, I used to love car bombs, dude. Those aren't bad.
You got to drink them before you fucking
curdle.
Yeah.
That's probably the end of a lot of nights for me, was to like
same.
Oh, I'm faster than you. Oh, let's do another one. Oh, 2 out of 3. Oh, 3 out of 5. Oh yeah, everybody should have 7 car bombs in an hour.
Yeah. That made me a different person. Like the car and Jaeger actually too.
What, they'd make like angry or what? Or just
Jaeger
you could dance, and then you could dance.
Jaeger would make me angry, and then fucking for whatever reason, car bombs would make me emotional. Car bomb Tom. He's buried in the Connecticut River somewhere.
Car bomb Tom. You ever
heard of car bombs that were regurgitated all over the Alumni Club in Springfield?
I left some in the Denny's parking lot in Chicopee and Enfield.
Have you heard of the Jersey Turnpike shot where you take that rubber bar mat?
That's so gross.
At the end of the night, and you pour it.
Fucking.
I could
that, or you ring
you
the
could
rag.
Not pay me. Oh God! A soapy, dirty, piss-covered rag. Ugh.
Yep. I don't even like. I'll go behind the bar now.
I don't miss this at all. I don't miss any of this. I'll
go behind the bar now while I'm doing trivia just to grab a soda. And like my finger will accidentally hit that one of those mats, and I'm just like, ugh. It's so sticky and fucking gross. And
oh yeah,
stinks.
Because people would think they were like, we put them through the dishwasher. Like, yeah, but you didn't let them dry.
Yeah, it's just mold.
So
and they go through the dryer or the dishwasher at the end of the night, not in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
like, ugh. Yeah, I don't.
I used to like liquors. Jack Honey. Jack Honey was like
There was a bunch of like the Sambuca, the Rumpelmans, the Goldschlager. There was a big push of like all of those like I don't know what you call them.
Black House.
Yeah, Like
Black House and Rumplemans are two that I was like, they were
I never
like
had Black House.
Haus, Haas, Black House.
Yeah. Okay, Rumpleman's another one. Okay.
Every liquor industry were like, oh, but we can give you the chiller machine. You just dump it upside down. I'm like, we're an adult bar. This is going to take 6 years to go through these 3 bottles.
Oh God.
It's like I think that I worked at a bar when Cuervo Black came out.
Oh.
When they're like, oh yeah, a lot of people want tequila and Coke. So like, they don't though.
No, nobody wants that.
No, nobody wants that. That sounds
Aftershock. Michael LeCarrick.
Oh, good call.
That's the winner. I completely forgot about.
Gosh, they had like the rocks. Had like the rocks of candy in it or something.
Yeah. And Hypnotic. Hypnotic was like blue.
I don't remember that. I remember seeing it. I never tried that.
My parents had a bottle of Hypnotic in their basement for some reason.
What does Aftershock taste like? Aftershock. Cinnamon.
What's the one I think it was Tropico. My buddy and I would get that, and we would just hand it back and forth until it was time to go. It was like a gold rum, like pre-made cocktail.
These had to have so much fucking sugar. All of these liquors must have so much fucking sugar in them. Like, oh, Aftershock.
You know what I would do one of, and like maybe I bet my buddy will break it out at the bachelor party, which we can talk about that next. Is Dr. McGillicuddy.
Ooh.
Oh, that's like a mint. That's right. That's like a mint shot.
Did you guys ever do like we were Yukoning tailgating at the UConn football games, which so bad they should have never done it, even fucking made a football team. But somebody would break out the bottle like on the walk in, you just pass it back and forth until it was gone.
Walk into the stadium?
Yeah, just here,
wow.
you go.
Oh.
What's the plan for the bachelor party? I'm scared.
Dude, I'm down to some. I'm starting to kind of eliminate some destinations. Like, I think I have 5 or 6 guys that want to go, that really want to go. A couple of them are dads. They don't listen to this, so I can throw them under the bus. But they want to do certain things.
Golf.
They can't do it their normal dad life.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Phoenix. I was really interested in going to Phoenix, but
dude, the flights out there are so expensive. The flights out to like that area, we looked there for
up until 2 weeks ago. We had a budget airline that would fly there.
Oh, okay.
Like nonstop from Hartford to Phoenix, and it was like perfect.
Yeah.
And they stopped the flights, so now I'm like, I guess we're not going there.
Ugh.
Nashville is so cliche, but everything you want is there.
Mm-hmm.
The most recent 2 suggestions that were thrown in there were like, what about Montreal? Remember we used to go to Montreal? And I feel like Montreal is not what it used to be.
I did that for a buddy's bachelor.
What do these dads want? These guys want to go to the titty bar or what?
You said it, not me. Allegedly.
Yeah. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to. You'd never like those places.
No. I don't.
I know. I'm being serious. Yeah.
Chicago was thrown out there.
Ooh. Oh, that's a great city.
And they were like, dude, great steak dinners, great food in general, good breakfast.
Yeah. People are so fucking cool there. Like, just beer drinking, fun people. Like,
dude, if we get a game,
no ego.
If I could somehow get a game at Wrigley and a game at whatever the White Sox play at,
Right Field,
Comerica.
Yeah.
No.
But if I get or if it's August and there's a preseason Bears game, which my buddy's a big Bears guy, but
I'd go to that. Yeah.
And then Tampa. So Tampa's always out there.
Mm.
Some of the guys talked about doing like the bourbon trail, but I don't think I want to drink bourbon for more than two sips.
It'd be fucking boring. No, I wouldn't like that either.
Well, there's like country concerts and stuff like that, but I feel like I would love to go to a big 3-day country fest. Like even Chicago has Riot Fest in September, but I don't know if that's like a bachelor party thing. Like, hey guys, let's all go to this huge music thing. I'm sure we will. It's not like I feel like it's not like a group of 6 dudes in their 30s to 40s want to do that.
Did I tell you guys when I went to that? I can't believe I would tell this story. It was a whorehouse in Mexico.
Yes, you told this story. I think
I did already. Okay,
not in this down on the pod. I don't know if you want to tell this, but
okay. Well, I'm innocent in this whole story. So before my son was born, my buddy was like, "Hey, we should go."
Allegedly, it's all alleged.
No, my son was not born yet, so he was like, "Hey, before the kid comes, we should go hang out to Mexico, go to Cancun." It's like, "Oh, cool." 2 of us, we went to this like cheap, crappy, but it's an all-inclusive type resort. And he was single, I was married. So he's like, man, I really want to go to like a, like a whore. I don't know what do you call them, like a brothel or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll go with you. I'll go check it out. So I'm just thinking this is going to be like the worst like experience ever. Like I'm going to hate it. I get there. It's the cleanest place ever. They sent like a van for us. They picked us up. They bring us there. The guy calls all the girls. There's like 8 girls lined up. My buddy just, he picks 2 of them and they go back or whatever. And all like gorgeous girls, like, none of them like look like strippers. They all look like normal girls. So the guy's like, oh, you can wait here if you want. I was like, I'll just go walk around. So I walk into like downtown Cancun and I sit at a bar and watch like a Seahawks playoff game. Just eat wings like by myself at like it was like a TGI Fridays or something, and just wait for him to meet me there. And then like, of course, the next day we're at the resort and he's like, I think I'm gonna go back to that place, man. I was like, okay, dude. You do whatever. You're single. You do whatever the hell you want to do.
He's
so he was. I don't know how much he spent. I won't go into any of the details, but I just sat at the bar by myself and had wings. I had a good time.
And now he's writing a show called "How I Met Nash's Aunt."
He left me. He left me to. So basically, the whole trip, I was just by myself, and he was just at the whorehouse. So.
All I can think of though, when you made this decision, like anytime it's like people are like, oh, me and my friend went, and it's like a destination, like. All I could think of was you and him deciding where you're going to go to this thing, sitting in the Hart pool from Dumb and Dumber, the Hart bathtub.
Like, Greta Felcher.
Yeah. What's the matter? Some little filly break your heart? No, it was a girl.
Nah, it was a girl.
It wasn't as classy as this place, but
I wonder if I could show Nash. I wonder if I can show Nash Dumb and Dumber.
Definitely.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Is there? Definitely. I'm trying to think of like what's like any sexual parts. It's only like
just when he's daydreaming, he she pretends to take her clothes off or whatever,
and then he's like sees the headlights of the car.
Headlights, yeah.
I think he's more gonna laugh at that than well,
yeah.
You guys
I think he would crack. I think he would crack up at like the diarrhea scenes and all that stuff. He would. I gotta fucking film him. I don't know how he got.
I mean, even the dog, the mutt cut thing is like there's so much of it is very like slapsticky that I think it'll work.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You got to tell him it's not like Full House. It's the complete opposite of Full House.
Yeah.
Them sitting in that bathtub still. I always die laughing at it. It's so stupid. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
All right, cut that whorehouse story for social media. We'll put don't cut it out. I want a clip of that.
Right.
We'll tag all the Mattel people.
Yeah,
I'd love to hear that. We'll get a bunch of sponsorships. All right, we're doing a giveaway for April. April giveaway for the Sting Ringside exclusive, correct?
Yep, and Phil's shipping this one out, so you'll have it before SummerSlam. All right, everybody's names are in here. Instead of me doing just a one-off like live in the Facebook group, we're gonna do it. Did I see a blank name in there? Yes, I did. Let me take that out.
We're not going to tell the story of the guy we kicked out of the Patreon. That'll be a Patreon special episode to listen to. That's a fucking story. But
shuffle this bitch a couple times and let's see who it is.
Oh,
he says he's still listening. Well, I mean, he said that he's going to listen regardless if he was in the group.
I'm going to go Jamal Paul's going to win this one.
Chad Miller is due. Chad
Miller's due. Yeah.
Andrew RDL.
He always wins, man. I just shipped him a package the other day, too.
I know. Here it comes.
It was like Santa Claus the other day, shipping packages.
Let's see here. Oh.
Rich Craig. Can't read it.
Oh, is it going to be Tommy from Legal? No.
Tommy from Legal.
Thomas.
Yeah.
He's won before, I'm pretty sure he's won before, but that's all right.
Well done, sir.
All right. We appreciate the support.
Where does he live? Uganda or?
I think it's Indianapolis.
Yeah, he goes to Jack's shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Found us.
I've talked to him.
He's the one that introduced me. Like he came up to me in Boston. And was like, "Yeah, I flew in for this." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, he's a good
I listen to
dude.
you guys all the time. I was like, "What? Why?" He flew to Boston for the live show, so he's cool. Like
anytime somebody wins that, and I got to ship it there in fucking Papua New Guinea or Tasmania.
We got to figure out what we're doing for May. I have an ultimate Lex Luger we could give away.
And it's gonna be mine.
So we'll figure something out. I got
a bunch of stuff that I tried to sell that no one bought that I don't know what I'm gonna do with.
You got it, dude. Just go to eBay with this stuff. I hate that. I might put that master list. I mean, I always talk about it. I just have been very lazy, but I just started putting just a couple things on eBay a week, and so it kind of works. Some of the bigger ticket items have finally started moving.
I wanted to ask you, do you have an extra Aleister Black Minton card that you're selling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I might buy that from you.
You got to tell me which one you want. He want is it for an autograph or he just
Well, it's just that he's back. I'd like to have one. I sold all mine when he left for AEW because he's
I think I have both versions at 85. I think it's Elite 85, whereas the variant was like a mark on his knee pad. But I think I have both those.
A little
and the NXT thing. I think I was going to move too because he won't sign it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
we have both of those.
Okay, I might buy that NXT one off you actually.
Okay,
we'll talk.
We'll talk.
Oh, you know what I did in Charleston was I called up free Patreon level member Marcus Brandon. So we grabbed a beer.
Oh, cool.
We talked shop. We talked a lot of shop. So we met at I was like, "What are you doing, man?" He said, "I don't know." He named a bunch of food. He sent me a bunch of TikTok videos of food places around there. It's a lot of like the fun places that are in breweries.
Yeah.
So I was like, this steak and cheese looks good. And it was at a brewery I'd been to before. Revelry.
I'll have to go there.
Yeah.
I love a good steak and cheese.
But I am very picky. I don't want vegetables in it. So I was like, are there onions and mushrooms already in it? And the guy goes, yeah. I go, okay, I can't have that.
Even onions. God, onions add such a good flavor to a steak and cheese.
Texture. It's a texture thing for me.
It's the crunch of it. Yeah, I can see that.
So I had, I go, dude, give me something to order off the menu. He's like, oh man, it's a special today. They're called crispy dogs. It's just a hot dog with cheddar rolled on a corn tortilla. I was like, done.
Oh, dude,
done.
I make those at home all the time. Those are good.
I was like, give me 2 of those, and because we were celebrating a little Cinco de Mayo later.
Oh, okay, that's a good. Yeah. I mean, they eat that in Mexico. Hot dogs wrapped in tortillas.
And I did get my fried ribs at one of the barbecue places that I was like, please be on the menu. Please be on the menu. Please be on.
Nice. Do we want to do weekly purchases, Tom?
Sure thing.
Sure thing. You sound like you're from Sweden.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Why isn't it playing?
Here's the money. It did.
Alejandro's not here to listen.
Oh, there we go. All right. This is brought to you. You can just cut it off. There we go.
All right. I can't hear it, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
This is brought to you in part by our friends at Ringside Collectibles. They have a new Memorial Day sale going on right now till the end of the month. Use code FIGGAY for 10% off. They get a lot of good elites. They have some Trent and the other guy, his tag team partner, for $2.99. Still, no one is buying those figures. I cannot believe.
I'm so far behind on my pre-orders. I have no idea what's out. I didn't pre-order anything from Ringside.
Well, you should, because it's a great time to order right now with the sale going on, guys.
Are those Dudley Ultimates up yet?
No, they're not up.
No, I gotta order the Razor and Roman. And Phil, you need the Roman.
I know you told me that several times now that I need
that.
New belt.
New belt.
It's probably new belt. Yeah. New belt now.
Do you guys mind if I go first this week?
I would not mind. Go right ahead.
I have absolutely nothing.
All right, Nick, your turn.
I have Tom's stuff. I have to meet up with him, but I guess I'll wait until I finally opened my stuff from High Spots. Tom's item that I sent in for him was missing, so I am currently speaking to them to get it back.
Good. What's funny is their Facebook just had a Lex Luger autographed Ultimate on their whatever they do, their live Facebook thing.
No, I'm sure yours. I'm sure you're just gonna get one of those.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I described it. I said, "Hey, I got my order back, and it is missing Ultimate Lex." And I said, "I know." And he goes, "We talked about the confusion because if anybody has an order from High Spots, if you order an autograph and you put it on your order form, so if you order at an inscription, it's a different line item. If you print an invoice or something like that, so it was like Lex inscription, Lex. So I'm sure there was some confusion there, but
yeah,
they opened it during the stupid." Fuck you, Lanham.
I know Lanham is just grilling us.
They opened it during their live stream, so I was like, dude, nobody read that. It's not gonna get. It's like I have to resend them. I hate doing that, like bumping something just so it gets you notice that it's got to get read again.
Yeah.
So they're on it. I gotta speak to them again tomorrow. But it's all wrapped up. Just trust me, guys. I got a Lex Ultimate signed, and he did the Hall of Fame inscription.
What the fuck's going on?
The Steiner brothers. I got to Nick from the Dog Face Gremlin. Rick.
To Nick
from Rick.
Scott Steiner. I just got a straight up autograph because he's gonna have that Monday Night Wars where I'll probably pay for the inscription on that one. I might pay triple inscription prices to have him write the whole
math.
33.5% chance. Yeah.
I got the original Page Elite or Elite signed, the blue box, because I'm going to sell the other one. Since she's coming back, or maybe, who knows?
Okay.
I got those Mudas. I don't know what else I had from the previous week. I got Tom's Muda. So, and then I got my Target pre-orders. I got both Hogans. I found Maxine Dupree basic.
Oh, wow, that's a throwback.
That's probably I think it's going to be an easy flip. I think it's still worth $35. So
nice.
Not for me. I'll sell mine for 19. It won't be worth it.
Yeah.
And then I had this. Found a great deal on this. The Cena fan takeover.
Oh wow, from eBay.
eBay got it for just under $50.
Oh, perfect.
Else, I got a decent bid in there last second. So I might get that signed in Philly next week. I might send it with somebody, or I might go. It's a very reasonable price for to actually get a photo. So if I can get, if I can split that with my buddy, then maybe I'll just go. We'll see.
Well, I got something back from High Spots, and it's really, really heartfelt. This autograph that Erwin I
God bless,
wrote
and Shamrock.
Man, look at this. He wrote "Pay Up, IRS" in the smallest fucking handwriting possible. Just a terrible autograph. Just a drunk monkey could have wrote this better. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. So I did get a Bradshaw Acolytes Legends figure from them too. It is signed very nicely. So thank you, Mr. Bradshaw, for that. Our good buddy who was in the chat earlier, Michael Lonkarich, sent me I decided I'm doing a collection of WrestleMania programs I got last year when we were there at Philly, and then now this one from the terrible Vegas WrestleMania. And look at this guy sent me this awesome Macho Man print with it, dude. This thing's freaking great. This is from Vinitude Art, like attitude, but Vin, like VIN, Vinitude Art.
Yeah, so he appreciated the tag.
Yeah, he does some cool stuff. I followed his Instagram on our Instagram, and thank you, Michael, for that. He said he had it. He was thinking of me that I would like it, and I will. I'm going to put it in the Macho Man collection. Besides
the program from Tommy from Legal, snagged one for me. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a nice.
Guys,
the program looks great.
Nobody got me a program. What the fuck?
Did you ask? Did you ask?
I did
anyone
not ask for anybody.
Okay, that's probably why no one got you one. Yeah. I also got the Kurt Angle Legends figures from Target, which is a really nice figure. The wrestling.
Oh, I got Carlito too. Yeah, forgot. Yeah.
ECW Kurt Angle, which is nice. That's about it. I've sold more stuff in this week than I've bought. I got a bunch of baseball cards. And that's about it. Trying to think. Yeah, it's been slim pickings here. The stores have been pretty stocked well lately. Targets are pretty stocked. I just don't really need anything that they got. So
I got some stuff coming, but I don't have it yet.
Yeah, what do I owe you? Luger, Cactus Jack, and your Muda. I think I owe you 3.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cactus Jack.
Oh, we didn't talk about High Spots, not to promote them too much for free, but they're doing a mail-in signing for Bret the Hitman Hart. I believe it's due by June 6th, but it's on their website.
Great price.
Yeah, $60. But the kicker is if you want them to write what? Best there is, best there was.
Best there is. Yeah.
$150 extra. That's it. That's it. No, thanks. I just write your fucking name on there for $60, please.
Has there been a? Are you following the classic?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going or if I'm just giving my stuff to John James to.
Is there any? Have they? Is there some other signings? Are there
not like super big names. It's Bradshaw. It's Mick Foley, Ron Simmons. I think. Pull it up here real quick. Jacqueline. Blue Meanie. Where is it? Sorry, guys. I forget who else. What the fuck is this thing?
See. What number is this? 6?
Wrestling Classic. Where are you in my events on Facebook?
They usually have some pretty good people with those at that.
Mick Foley, JBL, Ken Patera.
Oh, that's a
Ahmed
throwback.
Hassan, Steph DeLander.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Steph.
Isla Dawn, or Blue Meanie, Bull Buchanan, Gia Miller,
Bull Buchanan.
Phil, I get that Val Venus stuff signed for you.
I'll wear my tinfoil hat.
Yeah. It's a cool. I don't know. Tom, have you been to that venue since they started doing it there?
I have not.
It's pretty convenient. Like, decent amount of parking.
Yep.
Get in there and you can get around in there. It's not like big event size, obviously, but it's
like a big gym, right?
Yeah, for the people they have, it's pretty good.
Big Jim's gonna be there. Cool.
Big John James will be there.
Big John James will be there. Whatever.
Working the door.
Yep.
Easily duped, guys. Easily duped.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, well, for Mount Rushmore, I think every week one of us will take the honors of picking one, but you don't tell us. You don't tell us, Nick. You do next week. You don't tell us. It can be anything: food, wrestling, sports, movie, music.
Members of the inner circle.
Yep. Oh,
yeah. You know what I've been kind of following and talking to him is Sebastian Cologne. He signed up for Facebook again just to get. He's looking for that John Cena exclusive for Mania.
Nobody has canceled and re-signed up for Facebook more than Sebastian Cologne. He is a legend, a Facebook legend.
He's a cool dude, and I just feel bad that he's like, yeah, I really want to get signed in Philly next week to meet John. I'm like, unless you're going to fork over about $400, dude, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Marcus said, I asked Marcus about that. He said it was an absolute scene getting those things. He said, whoever had VIP got in there first, and people paid for VIP just to get in first, and there was no limit. People were grabbing 50 of them.
50? How are they holding them all?
Buying whole cases, walking out with whole cases. I don't know.
Oh my
Arts
god!
bags,
Dirt bags, man.
No, they're not dirt bags, dude. They paid for it. We can't get mad at that. We flip stuff from there.
Yeah,
but not 50 of them.
I bought the most they would let me buy of the Macho Man. Whatchamacallit? The Macho Man.
WrestleCon. Collect Major.
Big rubber guy. Yeah.
Big rubber.
2 a day.
A day.
Yeah, I get. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think they paid for it. They paid for the experience. They want to pay off some of their debt, or they're just flippers. So they want to get on it and they want to do it. If they got away, but because also otherwise they're bringing 10 friends to each buy the max.
Yeah.
So he said by the time he got there, they were like putting out a couple at a time.
Why does he need that specific thing signed? Why can't he get something different signed? There's 5,000 Cena.
That's just what Sebastian wants. But yeah, like I said, Marcus was telling me about what the kind of scene was. That it was just crazy, and he got one. Believe me, I'm sure he would have grabbed way more if he could have.
Yeah. Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
That's it.
Okay, Nick's got next week, and I think next week we'll get back to the pick an elite set, and we'll rank them, or we'll pick our favorite. That's always fun. Best of, yeah. Best of.
Sounds good to me.
And then you guys tell your whorehouse story. When you went to whorehouses.
I have a similar story about a strip club.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can talk about it next week. Strip club stories next week.
Okay.
Tommy Paradise.
Get Justin Tucker to sponsor this segment. Piece of crap.
Remember when Phil told me all the guys on Ravens were just a bunch of good guys? Big group of good guys. Yeah. You definitely said that. You definitely
said good guys. Hey,
you were like, "Come on, man! Please cheer for my team in the playoffs."
I never said please. I never asked you. I never
100%. You're like,
pull the tape.
I'll find it. I will find that motherfucker. Okay. Guys, we do have a pro wrestling tee store coming. I submitted a bunch of designs today. It makes it a little bit easier for you guys to grab shirts instead of being like, go to this link that has nothing to do with us.
http://
It's either prowrestlingtees.com/thefigcave or prowrestlingtees.com/figcave. I think it's the second one. But as soon as the designs are approved, we'll share it out on social media. So, yes. And if I owe you a shirt from Patreon giveaway from a couple months ago, I will grab you something from Pro Wrestling Tees. So I know there's a couple people that got fucked by this last company because they're pieces of shit.
And if you want one of the
collector shop for shirts,
if you want one of the Carhartt Fig Cave shirts, you DM boy.
We have to send Phil your Carhartt shirt.
And he'll go to the mall and pay $95 to have it.
God,
And now you can do any Carhartt shirt people send you.
Yeah, anything. Short sleeve, long sleeve, hoodie. I'll get the Fig Cave logo right in the middle.
Heavyweight, lightweight,
Yep,
short
breezy.
long sleeve V-neck, high vis vest, high vis short sleeve.
Phil was so pumped about that too.
Oh, yeah, you guys just shit all over me as
Yeah,
per
we didn't
usual.
we didn't have a side chat talking about it at all.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh man,
I thought it was cool, man. I thought it was good.
Have you worn it since?
You know, but we'll have buy sell trade toys
not.
looking to get it. So you
I
can
have
sell it
not.
in 20 years for way more money.
Jamal Paul, you definitely need a shirt, dude. You got to be rocking it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. So
People just buy you drinks. You wear a Fig Cave shirt like a bar or restaurant or something, people just come up and buy you a high noon. Like they know.
Yeah.
You know.
It's true. All right. Let's get the fuck
All
out
right.
of here.
I got to take the trash out. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Check us out, Cave Fig on X, The Fig Cave on Instagram, and patreon.com/Fig Cave is where you can support us. For Tommy and Nick, it's the Hot Take Kids saying, we'll talk to you next week.
Please continue to wash your hands.